Okay. So I know I got the information, I communicated, I let other people know. Now, letting other people know cannot be the end. You need to educate these people. Okay, so now I know, you know, we know now about the environment. So what are we going to do? We can't just sit idly and say, well, somebody else will do it. No, we need to think of solutions. We need to find ways. We need to work. And that can come through education. So giving students the idea, the awareness, the abject truth of what the environment is today, how we can improve it, how we can make it better. If it continues in the same way, what kind of a life could possibly be there? We look at endangered species. We look at animals becoming extinct. We look at all the contamination, pollution that we've brought about. And it's not just physical, even things like visual pollution, things like noise pollution, things like light pollution. These are things we need to talk about with our students. Why is it that in cities we can't see the stars lighting up the sky at night? Because that's light pollution. There is too much light which does not allow us clear view of the night sky, and so on. And young people need to be aware. They need to be educated so that they can make the right decisions, understand their responsibility in finding solutions, and actually find solutions and go and implement the solutions to see, do they work? Do they work? To what extent? Is it a good idea? Should we do something else? And then modify, change, adapt, and constantly look at new ways of trying to fix the environment. Capacity building activities. We cannot do this on our own. We need capacity. We need human resources. We need material resources. Because of the damage we've done, we must admit that we've done the damage and then build the capacity. This is primarily delivered informally, which aims to increase the capacity of civil society to support and work for environment preservation. So it's not just the school, it's not just the college, it's not just the educational institution. The civil society also outside needs to take a part, come in, hold hands together, and try and work towards a possible solution. And that is capacity building, where we not only inform, we not only educate, but we build capacity for people to join hands, come out, practice the solutions, go and let other people know about the dangers of environment continuing if we follow the same patterns of lifestyle. Our lifestyle patterns need to change. It is not easy for people to change their lifestyles, but it must be done, and it can happen when we build capacity. In practice, environmental education is intended to exemplify sound education principles based on sound pedagogy and sound science. It is really science that has helped ruin our environment, and therefore we need to go back to science to see how we can fix it, and pedagogy, how do we teach fixing that, is pedagogy. So we need both. We need the education piece and we need the science piece. Together, these two pieces will provide for sound education that will help young people understand the need for a good environment education program in schools, colleges, universities, and other educational institutions. It is hands-on, contextualized and interdisciplinary, linking natural and social sciences, the arts, mathematics, among other subjects to address complex and multifaceted environmental issues. As I said earlier, you cannot understand environmental education by simply reading and writing about it. It needs to be contextualized. We have to bring it in the context of our young people so that they understand how this will impact them and their lives in the future. Hands-on, give them activities to do. Interdisciplinary, as we've already looked at in the previous slide, education, pedagogy, and science. But then also the social sciences come in. because economics, psychology, sociology, all that will play a role and a part in understanding the bigger picture of environmental education.